What is up, YouTube? I'm guessing you guys clicked on this video because you are just starting out trading. You may already have a couple of limiteds and you're just trying to start getting more profit. And I'm making a video right now on an advanced trading tutorial. I'm going to be going over a bunch of really good steps on how to make profit. I'm going to be going over the basics on just how to get really good trades, all this good stuff. And before I do get into that, if you guys are just starting out and you don't know anything, I highly recommend to go watch my complete beginner's guide trading tutorial that I made a couple months ago, earlier this year. And just please go watch that video first. I talk about a lot of the basics. This one's going to be a little bit more advanced by the title. I'm going to be talking about a lot more like terms and things that may be more complex if you haven't watched that video. So I'd highly recommend watching that first. And before I also do get into it, I'd appreciate it if you guys would subscribe and like this video and make sure to watch all the way through. I will also have timestamps. I'll be leaving them for certain parts. And yeah, hope you guys do enjoy the video. Okay, so the question I see the most being asked to me once people watch my beginner trading tutorial and they message me on Discord. By the way, my Discord link is in the description. I have some trading chats in my Discord server. You guys can also personally message me, and I try and respond as fast as I can and help you guys to the best of my ability with your situation on trading or anything. But the question that I see the most from people is, I have this amount of Robux, or I'm gonna get Robux, what is the best limited I should get? And I already did talk about it a little bit in the beginner, but still, some people already may have a limited, stuff like that. And I'm just going to show a couple different ways you can get limiteds for really cheap and just go into it. And yeah, so first thing I'm going to be talking about is a lot of people will message me and say like that. And what I will respond with is I would either go on Rollimons and get a good limited on the deals page and get one for like 30% off or get a really good deal. Or depending on your price point, I would upgrade and get like a bigger item, or if you already have limiteds, you could just try and trade for a bigger one and add Robux. So one of the things that I'm going to say right now or show, so we're going to go to rollingmons.com, and here, as you can see, I've gone over this in my beginner trading tutorial, and if you guys have already been trading a little bit, I hope you've been using it. And one of the features you're going to be going to is the deals. As you can see, once we are here, first thing, it may look a little complicated at first, but it's pretty simple. Basically, this just shows limiteds that are slightly cheaper than their wrap, which is recent average price. And what I'm going to be showing is how to get a good deal. So first thing I want to do is, as you can see, it says high deal, 10%, mean 10% off compared to its wrap and above. I usually have this on 20 or 30% if you want the best deal. As you can see, there are no 30%, so you usually have to wait. If you guys do want a good deal, you got to be patient. So for example, let's just go to this 20% one. As you can see, there are two right here. Let's open this one up. It is 1,000 Robux for right now. Pretty good deal, but it may be projected. So kind of cheap, sold for 1,200. This still could be a pretty good deal for 1,000 since it's selling for 1,300. But yeah, you guys just gotta watch out for projecteds, but this is a really good way to get a really good limited for cheap. So, for example, like I showed you, we opened that one up. You could buy that. Honestly, I would just wait. I would usually keep it on 30%. There will be deals that will come by and they'll sell really fast. Usually if it sells really fast, it means it's a good deal. So right when you see something come up, I would always click on it, go here, and the first thing I'll do is immediately scroll down, see if it's sold or not. If it hasn't, I quickly look to see if it's projected, like just check, and then I'll click buy like that. So you gotta go really fast. A lot of people will say in my messages on Discord, they'll be like, I was trying to get this item, I clicked on it and I was about to buy it and it already sold. And I asked them like, how long did it take? They're like, oh, I had to check the thing, blah blah blah. They basically just took too long. So basically, if you want to get a good deal, you got to go really fast and check the prices to buy it. And some of you guys may say that this is a little too like fast. You don't know if you want to do this. If you guys really don't want to get a good deal, it's kind of funny. But if you don't want to do this method, then obviously you could just buy a limited straight off of the avatar shop. So we're just gonna search beautiful hair. Let's get up the limited in avatar shop. As you can see, we have all of these hairs. We're going to search beautiful space, and it should come up. Yep, beautiful hair for beautiful space people. This is a really good limited that is really high demand right here. So honestly, if you have Robux, you could just buy one of these. And it's obviously different price points. So for example, if you have 6,000 or 7,000 Robux, I would definitely buy this item just because of how high demand it is. And a lot of people will definitely make offers for you. You can always post trades on Rollimons. And yeah, another thing I see a lot of people saying is that trading is too hard. I've already spent 2 hours in trade hangout and no one wants to get my egg. That's another thing. Usually when you start out and you only have 1,000 Robux item, you basically have almost the cheapest item other than the Gucci items. You basically have the cheapest item, so it's really hard to get it. It's really hard to trade it off because all of the items around you are slightly more expensive. So most people don't want to trade you for your smaller item. That's why I would highly recommend, if you can, spend more Robux on a bigger item like this. And if you can't, you only have a little bit of Robux, then try and get a deal. But so if you just have a little bit more Robux, try and get a higher demand item that's valued. If not valued, that's just higher demand. You guys can check on Rollimon, search up the item on here. You can find it. That is just a really quick thing I'm going to be talking about on how to get a good limited. There's obviously more methods. Just guys, I can't explain everything, but if you guys have a certain thing you need help with, then obviously just go down below and message me. But yeah, if this didn't make sense, then just message me on whatever you need and I will try and respond to you. But yeah, let's get on to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about how to get more trades inbound and how to go through your trades, how to figure out if it's a good deal, a bad deal, all of that. I'm going to be talking about overpays, downgrades, upgrades, all that stuff. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is how to get more trades. So the first thing we're going to do is go to Rollimons. Here we are on the trade ads page. Basically, as you can see, it says browse thousands of trade ads from other active Roblox traders or create your own. Trade ads help connect traders so you get more trades completed. So basically, you can just post trades here with your items. And if you guys have not created, or if you've not linked your account to Rollimons yet, it's really easy. Basically, what you do is you go over here, you click create account or link or whatever it says. And all you got to do is copy a few words of text, go paste it into your description on your profile on Roblox, then you click confirm and it'll check, and then basically you're done. And it's really easy, you don't have to put in any passwords, which I really like. And then once you do create your account, all you gotta do is go over here and click create trade ad. I already did submit one. The trade I did is I put my punk face, which is my highest item, and I click demand and downgrade. As you can see, they have a bunch of things you can put up. I put my item and I want a demand and downgrade. Downgrade basically means I'm giving my bigger item for a bunch of smaller items. And I usually want an overpay. Demand means I want higher demand items. I don't want lower. I don't want just unknown items or items people don't really want. So then I click submit, and then people will send me trades to my Roblox inbound, or to my Roblox trades page. As you can see, we already got some trades, and a lot of them are bad, but we'll find one to review. Let's review this one. So basically what I do to check if a trade is good or not is, once you have the items, I'll just look, okay, there's 4 super duper fly caps and super happy face. So I'll go over back to Rollimons, you go down to trade calculator. Here we'll click show my items, we'll post punk face. And so what they had was super, they had 3 of these, they had 3 of these, then they had super happy face. So basically this is 188 value, 188,000 value, and 144,000 wrap. And I would not do this trade right now. I would not accept, because reasons are, I am downgrading my item right here for 4 smaller items and 3 of them are the same. So that means if this item goes down 1,000 wrap, my total wrap is going to go down by 3,000. And another reason I'm not going to do it is because if you look at the value, I am getting less value and less wrap for my item. Usually when you want to downgrade a big item, you want to ask for an overpay, or you want overpays, just because you're giving one big high demand item for 4 smaller items. And same thing with if you're upgrading. If you have a bunch of items, you usually want to give a little overpay to an item so they accept. And so I would not accept this trade for that reason. As you can see, it's just less. I don't want a bunch of the same item, and these items are kind of unstable, especially super happy face. And that is the reason I would not accept this trade. So guys, basically go submit some trade ads. You'll get trades inbound like I showed you. You'll get a bunch of trades. Also, there is a glitch right now on the trade page. Basically, you can only scroll to a certain point. Same thing with like inactive. You can only scroll to a certain point right here. It's really annoying. There's just this glitch. I think it was with the recent update that Roblox did. You basically just can only go down to a certain amount. Yeah, there are a bunch of old trades that I wish I accepted. Just looking through. Bam, that would have been good. That would have been really good. Holy, 160 for 148. This would be a good trade. And yeah, that's basically how to check for trades. And on to the next thing. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to be talking about is Roblox scams. You guys have probably seen a bunch of scams on Roblox. It's honestly sad to see. There are tons of scams just because Roblox's audience is just a lot younger and it's really easy to scam people in Roblox. And once you guys do start trading, I see a lot of new beginning traders. They start finally getting trades accepted. They start growing, they start making profit, and then bam, just like that, they lose it all just because of some dumb mistake, stuff they didn't know, and just like if they watched this video, they probably would not have gotten scammed, honestly. And it's basically everyone. If you talk to like any Roblox trader, they've probably been scammed. If you talk to any bigger trader, you can ask them if they've ever been scammed, even if it's just like a small double trade scam or something. They probably have. I've gotten scammed, as you can see by the screenshot on screen. That was back in 2018 when I was only 10 years old. But yeah, it's basically not. It's basically everyone can get scammed. So I'm going to talk about some quick trades. But before I do show some and talk about them, it's really hard to explain everything and go over all the trades. So please, if you guys ever feel like there's a trade that is too good to be true, it could be poisoned. Also, I do have a video on poison items. That's another problem once you start getting bigger. As you can see on the screen, go watch that video. Poison items, basically an item that's been scammed, and if you do get the item and they report it to Roblox, if it's a big item, you could get banned. So please watch that video. And also, so back to what I was saying, if you guys do get like a weird message on Roblox, weird message on Discord, all that good stuff, there's just a couple rules that you should follow. Firstly, if you're on Roblox, Twitter, any of those, Discord, just don't click any links. I try not to click any links because you never know. Even if it's from a friend, they could have gotten hacked, something could have happened. They may not be the friend you know them as. I got scammed in 2018 by a friend, and I just don't click links anymore. Unless it's someone I really trust or it's like a link I can tell that it's like a good website, I click it. But even then, I just don't click links. So I would never click links on Discord or anything unless you know it's not like a malicious link or something, but still, even then, I would not click anything. Secondly, always have someone to ask before. If you guys do get a weird thing, weird trade, make sure to talk to a friend about it. You could get UUC, stuff like that. Always try and talk to a trading friend. If you don't have any, you guys can always join my Discord down below and message me or a mod, ask them if this is like a sus scam or something. And yeah, basically just try and talk to people before you do anything. If you have a weird feeling, you never know. Okay, so we're going to talk about some scams real quick. There are a lot of scams around Roblox, so like I said, just make sure to avoid clicking links in any of that. But basically, there are a couple of baseline scams when you start trading. First trade scam I'm going to talk about is a double trade scam. It's basically where, as you guys know, you only can trade 4 items on Roblox in one trade. So what people will do is they'll give you a good offer and they'll be like, if you give me 8 of those items, I'll give you this really big item for a really good price. And basically what happens is you give them your 4 small items. Since you can't give all 8 of those in one trade, he'll say, okay, give me 4 of your items in one trade for my really small item, and then give me your other 4 items for my big item. So what you'll do is you'll send 4 of your small items, and then he'll accept and leave. He'll basically take like a small amount. Like I said, a double trade scam, he'll just take that small amount of the first trade and not give you his big item. That's what a double trade scam is. Okay, next trade we're going to be talking about is UUC scam. It's not as popular anymore, but basically if you go into trade, if you see a trade that looks too good to be true, like he's basically like this trade, if this person was giving like 170k or something, or a really good trade, that it could be a UUC. Basically when you accept, he gets all of the items. It's like a weird, it's really hard to explain in like full of how it works, but basically he'll give these 4 really good items for mine, if these were good items, and then he'll take my item and keep his as well. It's a really weird scam, and there is a counter to it. You can usually, literally, there's a counter to the scam by, all you do is click the counter button. If you do see a really good trade you want to accept, usually you can add the person or message them. You can click counter on the trade and then send it again. And when you click counter, the UUC, if it says item not owned, then that's how you know it's a UUC, because it'll show that he doesn't own these items even though he does. So that's a UUC scam. Okay, the next scam I'm going to be talking about is the Roblox just getting cookie logged scam. It's basically where you just click a link or you paste something into your browser. For example, here is if you see Google, if someone's asking you on Discord like, hey, do you want to be a GFX or do you want some free Robux or something dumb like that? Usually they won't do free Robux, but they'll do something like they'll ask you, just paste this thing into your browser right here, into your Google, and it'll be like a weird thing. It's basically a JavaScript get cookies link, and they'll try and make it look like something else, but you can see it in the little link. And that basically just takes your cookies on Google are basically your passwords. That's what Google calls them. It saves. That's like all your saved data and passwords. And if you paste stuff or click links, they can take that. The scammer can take the cookies, basically your information, and then they can hack into your Roblox account or scam you without having to put in a password or anything. So that's the cookie log scam. I got scammed by that in 2018 by a friend. That screenshot I showed you earlier. But yeah, it's just really complicated. There are a bunch of scams like that. So usually if you feel like iffy on something, make sure to message someone. If I message someone about me getting scammed or something weird, then I probably wouldn't have gotten scammed, and a lot of people wouldn't have either. So just try and talk to someone before. If you just have like a weird feeling, you can always message people in my Discord. And yeah, guys, I think that's the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. And make sure to join my Discord down below. If you guys did enjoy this video and you made it to the end, make sure to comment down below that you watched till the end. And yeah, I think that's the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you want more videos like this, comment down below and join my Discord. And yeah, bye.